Blend Radio Show with Stuart Clack-Lewis. Bringing you the best unsigned and emerging artists from the UK and beyond.
Don't you just love modern technology? Here's the False Heads. That's a... God, so why is it not? Well, that's a little bit of the False Heads there with... there we go, it's better. That's False Heads with Fool Around, released on the 25th of October on Lovers Music, with a debut album due on 2020, from which this is the first track. It's an exciting time to be a False Head. Described as gnarly post-punk with incredible addictive choruses, howling guitar work, and overall huge gritty sound to get them... from the get-go. There's no denying that these guys are nothing short of absolute quality. We do love a False Head. Yes, we do. Right, well, good evening and welcome to the Premium Dem Radio Show. My name is Stuart Clack-Lewis and we are live and exclusive on 95.9 Hailsham FM. And what a show we have lined up for you once again. It's new and unreleased indie and alt-rock bangers. And I'll tell you, we've got a right absolute banging show lined up for you this week. We've just had some False Heads. We've got some Fever, the Swagger, Koala Club, Cherry Lotus, Pinc Wafer, Cavalcade, Electric Enemy, the Ringards, Ava in the Dark, Artagnan. I probably can't pronounce that properly, but oh well. And Steve McElroy. We also have unreleased tracks from SISTERAY, the VCR, and Charlie Moss. So it's going to be an absolute cracker. We're going to be ending the show with an absolute awesome mix from Stickybuds. I'm also joined in the studio by this week by the fantastic JCK! Hey! How are we doing, lads?
Yeah, we're doing well. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Excited for the show.
Yeah, it's going to be good if I can actually work the controls. Yeah, it's only 6 years in the making, and I still can't do it.
It's fine. Get over it.
It's all right.
It's like an absolute spaceship, I'm going to tell you.
It is a minefield.
And it's a desk.
Yes. But we're going to get about 5 live tracks through the show out of you guys.
Yeah.
Awesome. Because we'll talk about your gig as well on Sunday.
Woo!
Absolutely outstanding. So we're going to be back in, we'll get you back in about 10-15 minutes. Perfect. JCK, you want to be sticking around because these guys are absolutely fantastic. I saw them on Sunday. One of the best gigs I've been to for ages, to be honest. They absolutely smashed it. So you want to be staying tuned for that. So in the meantime, let's have a unreleased track. This next one comes from SISTERAY. To be released tomorrow on Valence Records. The first of our unreleased tracks is from another quad act with SISTERAY with their All Boys Club, and upbeat melodies and the lyrical observations of the 21st century Britain combining with high-octane live performances that have been key to making their live shows unmissable, which I can certainly vouch for as we saw them live at the Crow Festival earlier this year, and they were absolutely outstanding. They came on and once again they smashed it as well, didn't they? So absolutely fantastic. So this is a brand new track from SISTERAY and the All Boys Club.
In your supporting cast, flip the script and throw up the smoke screen, blur the lines so we don't read in between. Power is a funny drug. I don't wanna live my life in an old boys club. So easy to say the right thing, so easy to act the wrong. And bravado, outrageous statements for the gutter press. You paint the world in broad brush strokes. Well, I'm beginning to care less and less. Roll up to the circus tent. Have you come straight from hell or are you heaven sent? Tyrone talk is a balancing act. Destroy the fact. It's so easy, it's so easy, it's so easy to say the right thing. Funny drug. I don't wanna live my life in an old boys club. So easy to say the right thing, so easy to act the wrong way. A funny drug, and I don't wanna live my life in an old boys club. So easy to say the right thing, so easy to act the wrong way. In an old boys club, in an old boys club, in an old boys club, in an old boys club. Without you and on my side, now I know you took me for a ride. Sleeping in another's bed, and now I know the power's gone to your head.
There we go. It's a little bit of SISTERAY with All Boys Club. Absolutely fantastic. That's going to be due out tomorrow on Valence Records, so go and check it out. And I think there's an exclusive video to that going out as well tomorrow. So go and check that out. Get onto their socials. Right, the next track comes from Fever, released on the 4th of October on Very Clever Records. And if you're looking for another band who have seem to have found their groove, then Fever are a must. Having signed to Blossom's label, Very Clever Records, we'll be supporting them in March. Once you hear Jungle Man, you'll certainly know why. Fever have nailed the indie rock sound to absolute perfection. And this is a banging debut track with Jungle Man.
I'm a jungle man trying to hang low. I rocked your mind trying to find some love. I rocked your mind with the rhythm of the night's flow. And even though it lost its tempo, it's not who you know, it's just those that you don't, I suppose. Did I to cry or tears run dry? Do you feel unclear? 'Cause I've got time, keep it in mind today, and don't leave it too late. Did I to cry or tears tell lies? Do you feel unclear? 'Cause I've got time, keep it in mind today. And I know why, but you couldn't try to stay, so I leave it too late.
There we go. That is that Fever there with Jungle Man. Absolutely outstanding. And I can see why they have definitely been signed to the Blossoms label and be supporting them back in March. The next track comes from The Swagger. Only released on the 18th of October. And The Swagger are an original 4-piece British rock and roll band from Hornsey in North London. And they only formed back in March 2011. They describe their sound as catchy yet gritty, combining melodic 60s style harmonies with classic 90s Britpop indie alternative with a slice of punk attitude. They certainly have the swagger, and that's for sure, with a Chin Up Boy.
It's time to grow and never look back. Why don't you realize the past, the future, it's all in your hands. Just let it be another day in the world. The beer, the gear, stop living in fear. When will you know your mind? It's time to take control of your life. When will you see? Chin up, chin up, chin up, chin up, boy. When will you find out who you are? Chin up, chin up, chin up, chin up, boy. When will you find a way? Chin up, chin up, chin up, chin up, boy. When will you see? You feel low down, you gotta make a change. By the time you rearrange, no time for running, 'cause life just a game. Where will you be? Chin up, chin up, chin up, chin up, boy. When will you find out who you are? Chin up, chin up, chin up, chin up, boy. When will you find a way? Chin up, chin up, chin up, chin up, boy.